This Canadian native attended Santa Clara University in California, where he helped lead his team to 3 NCAA tournament appearances and was twice named the West Coast Conference Player of the Year. In the NBA, he played for nearly 2 decades with Phoenix, Dallas, and the Lakers. And during his remarkable career, he was an 8-time All-Star, a 3-time All-NBA first-team selection, and led the NBA in assists 5 times. In 2006, he was one of only 9 players in NBA history to win back-to-back NBA MVP awards. His lucky number's 13. It was retired by Phoenix, and he resides in their team's Ring of Honor. Elected as a player to the class of 2018, this is Steve Nash. This great player helped lead the Duke Blue Devils to back-to-back national titles in 91 and 92, a consensus first-team All-American selection, an ACC Player of the Year in 94. He was selected 3rd overall in the 1994 NBA draft by the Detroit Pistons, and then would share that season's Rookie of the Year award with a player who happens to be our next enshrinee. His spectacular career included 7 All-Star appearances and was a member of the gold medal winning 96 USA Olympic basketball squad. He is well known for his philanthropic work, as evidenced by his 3 NBA Sportsmanship Awards, plus the Manny Jackson Basketball Human Spirits Award from the Hall of Fame. He has been elected by the North American Committee as a player. This is Grant Hill. Our next enshrinee grew up in Oakland and won the Naismith Award as the nation's top high school player. Following his collegiate career at the University of California, he was drafted 2nd overall in the 94 NBA draft by the Dallas Mavericks. During his remarkable career with Dallas, Phoenix, the Nets, and the Knicks, he was a 10-time All-Star and a 5-time first-time team NBA player. Noted for his all-around game, he led the NBA in assists and an impressive 5 times. He ranked 2nd all-time in assists and steals, and that's in NBA history. Incredible. He won an NBA championship ring in 2011 with Dallas, and he's also won 2 Olympic gold medals with Team USA. Elected as a player from the North American Committee, Jason Kidd. Unfortunately, Jason has fallen ill and is under doctor's orders not to travel, but he does hope to make it for the enshrinement ceremony tomorrow, but was unable to join us here today. So let's hear it for Jason anyway.
So it truly is an honor to be up here and in front of you all, amongst all these great athletes and legends. You know, when I think about being in the hall, I don't think so much about my career as much as I think about the people who have gotten me to this point. My family, all the great coaches that I've had, all the people that, you know, really believed I was better than what I thought I actually was. So this is a homage to, you know, my mom and dad, my high school coaches, every coach that I ever had in the NBA, you know, that made me show up early. My college coach that made me show up early. So being here today, it reminds me of all of them, you know, all my college teammates. And I always try to figure out how to get better every single day. And I always try to watch other people's greatness. I was inspired by Grant Hill as a young person growing up, and I wanted to be just like he was in college. So he was a great example for me. And I can just sit here and say today that I'm a product of so many people that have come before me, athletes and people in all walks of life. So it truly is a privilege for me to be here today, and it's an honor. And I'm glad to be able to share this with each and every one of the individuals up here on the stage. So thank you for being here for us and with us, and I want to thank the hall as well.
Wow, this is really amazing, and certainly overwhelmed by this, this moment. And to be able to share it with an amazing class. The thing that's unique is I feel like I have a connection or a relationship or was a fan of all of them in some capacity. And so people who I respect and admire and that I've been fans of throughout my journey, to be able to share in this wonderful moment with them is truly an honor. Obviously my family, my parents, my wife and kids, like I think Mo said, to have them be able to share in this moment. And it's just, I know it's cliche, but it's surreal. And the announcement was made a few months ago, but now we're here. And to have this amazing recognition is just truly something humbling. And I'm still in disbelief and certainly thrilled and excited and just overcome with a lot of emotion and pride and very grateful. So thank you. And Ray, I'm not that much older than you, but I appreciate those kind remarks, and just know that the feeling has always been mutual. You've been class, talent, and grace personified. So thank you.
I thought the speeches were tomorrow night too, and if you know me as a student athlete, I usually did my homework either the night before or the day of, so my speech is unprepared as well, but this is incredible, obviously, to be here with this group. This is a dream team for me, so to be a part of it is an incredible honor. And as you look around the walls here and see the history of our game, people that you heard stories of or you tried to emulate or looked up to, that form the fabric of our sport that lives on, and that we see the next generation that comes after us pass on to the one after them. It's incredible to be standing in this position, and it's beyond my wildest dreams to be here. So it's an opportunity to reflect on how this happened, an opportunity to thank all those people who took part in our success. And I just want to thank the hall, all my classmates, and everybody that had a big impact on my life and my career, for everything that allowed me to experience this today. So thank you.